And, you know, northern Minnesota, northern Maine, they're starting to see that leaf change. Their peak up north is at the end of this month. Of course, we still got a little bit longer to go, but you might have noticed some of our trees look kind of interesting, right? You have to do kind of a second take at it, at some of them. And one reason why some look maybe a little yellow and orange, but you think, they may be changing, it's because things have been very, very dry. Usually when you have dry conditions, you can actually start that fall process a little bit sooner, but sometimes it's not always as vibrant. So a couple trees every once in a while may be trying to turn, but that real leaf turn change is well off towards the north, but of course that goes south this time of year. So we still have about a month to go when we'll start to see some more of that leaf change. Right now here at home, we're trying to get a couple showers out of these systems. We're watching Nicholas towards the south continue to peter out. That thing's weakening big time. More of the rain is off towards the east in Florida now, in Alabama and Georgia. Here at home, you see a couple blimps on the radar. We've been trying to get a couple downpours every once in a while. They've mainly been centered in the River Valley and especially just east of Clarksville. Got a couple good downpours right over Russellville right now. And then in eastern Oklahoma, just south of Poto. So you're looking south from Kavanaugh Hill, you see some of that rain, but Poto, we're still dry at the moment. Waldron, we've been dry. We've been watching a couple downpours all around town. But temperatures have cooled off in Waldron thanks to some of those little downpours around town. 82 right now. 82 in Clarksville just because we have some storms just east of town and there's that east wind blowing some of that rain-cooled air. Now, if we could only get a couple raindrops in Clarksville, that'd be nice too. Low 90s in Fort Smith and 89 right now in northwest Arkansas and Fayetteville. Speaking of northwest Arkansas, for the rest of the evening, we'll probably drop into some upper 60s later tonight, but dry conditions likely. This rain chance that we have going on right now probably only lasts for another 2 or 3 hours or so, and then we start to clear out the skies. A lot of that's used with the heat and humidity of the day, and once that sun goes down, those rain chances will also go down, even though they weren't very high to begin with. Here's your highs for tomorrow. We're well into the 80s, I think, for your Thursday. Here's a look at FUTURECAST. So we got a couple of those downpours out there right now, but then later this evening, those kind of fade away. Starting tomorrow morning with mostly sunny skies. Tyler Moore's going to help you get out the door tomorrow. He'll be tracking some of the temperatures. I think a lot of our morning temperatures will actually get a little bit warmer day by day because the humidity is going to go up day by day. But don't expect much rain tomorrow, and probably don't expect much rain for the rest of the week and into the weekend. We'll keep the humidity. Now we just need some cold fronts to pass through. We're not going to have any passing through, at least for this first weekend coming up. But this is kind of interesting. Guys, we have 2 cold fronts that are on the way. Here's the first one coming in this weekend. But notice it gets into Missouri and then doesn't want to come to Arkansas. So we don't get the relief from that one. The second front, though, this comes in next week. This one's the interesting one. This may actually have a decent chance of trying to push through, maybe giving us some temporary cooler air next week. But you see the difference. You go from 88 to maybe 80. So it's not going to be a huge fall front, but maybe some cooler air on the way. And when that thing passes through middle of next week, we should try to get more rain chances. Until then, we're looking dry in the River Valley. Other than a quick spotty shower, I think we're dry through this weekend. Next week's a different story. Next week, as that front gets closer, we'll have better chances for a little bit of rain.
Fingers crossed for next Tuesday and Wednesday.
All we can do.
It does show it's stair-stepping down, so
Yeah.
Slowly.
take it.
Yeah. All right, Matt, thanks. Well.